1. What's the purpose of the yellow lines painted across the road? To keep the area clear of traffic, to make you aware of your speed, to show a safe distance between vehicles, to warn you to change direction. Correct answer, to make you aware of your speed. Explanation. These lines may be painted on the road on the approach to a roundabout, a village or a particular hazard. The lines are raised and painted yellow, and their purpose is to make you aware of your speed. Reduce your speed in good time so that you avoid having to brake harshly over the last few meters before reaching the junction. 2. What's the main hazard the driver of the red car, arrowed, should be aware of? Glare from the sun may affect the driver's vision. Oncoming vehicles will assume the driver is turning right. The black car may stop suddenly. The bus may move out into the road. Correct answer, the bus may move out into the road. Explanation. If you can do so safely, give way to buses signaling to move off at bus stops. Try to anticipate the actions of other road users around you. The driver of the red car should be prepared for the bus pulling out. As you approach a bus stop, look to see how many passengers are waiting to board. If the last one has just got on, the bus is likely to move off. 3. You're in a built-up area at night and the road is well lit. Why should you use dipped headlights? So that you can be easily seen by others. So that you can go at a much faster speed. So that you can see further along the road. So that you can switch to main beam quickly. Correct answer, so that you can be easily seen by others. Explanation. You may be difficult to see when you're traveling at night, even on a well-lit road. If you use dipped headlights rather than side lights, other road users should be able to see you more easily. 4. Why should you reduce your speed when you're driving or riding in fog? It's more difficult to see what's ahead. The brakes don't work as well. The engine will take longer to warm up. You will be dazzled by other headlights. Correct answer, it's more difficult to see what's ahead. Explanation. You won't be able to see as far ahead in fog as you can on a clear day. You will need to reduce your speed so that, if a hazard looms out of the fog, you have the time and space to take avoiding action. Traveling in fog is hazardous. If you can, try to delay your journey until it has cleared. 5. Why should you use your mirrors when you see a hazard ahead? Because you'll need to accelerate out of danger. Because you'll need to brake sharply and stop. To assess how your actions will affect the traffic behind. To check what's happening on the road ahead. Correct answer, to assess how your actions will affect the traffic behind. Explanation. You should be constantly scanning the road for clues about what's going to happen next. Check your mirrors regularly, particularly as soon as you spot a hazard. What's happening behind may affect how you respond to hazards ahead. 6. What helps to reduce traffic bunching on a motorway? Contraflow systems. Lane closures. National speed limits. Variable speed limits. Correct answer, variable speed limits. Explanation. Congestion can be reduced by keeping traffic at a constant speed. At busy times, maximum speed limits are displayed on overhead gantries. These can be varied quickly, depending on the amount of traffic. By keeping to a constant speed on busy sections of motorway, overall journey times are normally improved. 7. Which sign shows that a tanker is carrying dangerous goods? A, B, C, D. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Tankers will display a hazard warning plate on the side and rear of the vehicle. Details of hazard warning symbols are given in the highway code. If a tanker is involved in a collision, you may need to report the tanker's hazard labeling to the emergency services. 8. At night, What does it mean if you see a pedestrian wearing reflective clothing and carrying a bright red light? You're approaching a slow-moving vehicle. You're approaching a traffic danger spot. You're approaching an organized walk. You're approaching roadworks. Correct answer: you're approaching an organized walk. Explanation: the people on the walk should be keeping to the left, but don't assume this. Pass carefully, making sure you have time to do so safely. Be aware that the pedestrians have their backs to you and may not know that you're there. 9. What does it mean if the signs at a bus lane show no times of operation? The lane is in operation 24 hours a day. The lane is only in operation at peak times. The lane is only in operation in daylight hours. The lane isn't in operation. Correct answer: the lane is in operation 24 hours a day. Explanation: bus lane signs show the vehicles allowed to use the lane and its times of operation. Where no times are shown, the bus lane is in operation 24 hours a day. 10. You're invited to a pub lunch. What should you do if you know that you'll have to drive in the evening? Avoid mixing your alcoholic drinks. Don't drink any alcohol at all. Eat a hot meal with your alcoholic drinks. Have some milk before drinking alcohol. Correct answer: don't drink any alcohol at all. Explanation: alcohol will stay in your body for several hours and may make you unfit to drive later in the day. Drinking during the day will also affect your performance at work or study.